dead as hell. So, translator note. You're here of your own volition, your own dialogue box selection. You could have done anything else. But instead, we did this. So, hold up, Shinji, where you going? He's like, get out of the way, Koji. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of my dad. It's like, come on, it was the dummy system. They could, like, he used it for your own safety. I don't care. He fucking beat the shit out of Asuka. He nearly killed her. Let's go. The damn dude put your dad. He's like, I don't care. Out of the way. And then, Shinji! And Ryoma's like, let him go. But he's gonna do so many regrets to his dad. And Ryoma here just goes, fucking let him. Just let him. I hate his dad, and the only reason I'm not stopping him... the only reason I'm not going over there and killing his dad myself is because I wouldn't want to take away the satisfaction of Shinji doing it himself. And everyone's like, whoa. We need to let Shinji go and do the thing all by himself. And then Roger explains how, really, to, like, one girl's life for stopping the third impact. It sucks, but this is the trade you gotta make for all of humanity. But yeah, Ryoma's just like, fuck it, let him go. I want to murder his dad too. But yeah, and then Akagi says, if Shinji wasn't going to talk to Gendo, would have done it himself. And Roger says that, Gendo knows everything about the Angel's third impact and everything's self-righteous. And we're being kept in the dark and we're not going to take it anymore. And then Misato says about Asuka, the cellular intrusion of the Angel has disappeared. There's the possibility of mental pollution and she's just fucking dead as hell. Asuka, Shinji. And there's Simon. He's looking at the Evangelions. And Viral and Simon go, those things are actually really fucking scary. And it's like, what? Simon ain't scared of anything. He's like, these things are fucking scary. Alright? They're not a machine. They're something more than that. Like, this is supposedly a friendly machine on our side. But it's not a machine. And they're not the... Yeah, and then Simon says, they're not the only unknown quantities. Like, we don't know anything about Genian, we don't know about the Unicorn, and we don't know about Aquarian. But there's something about the Ava that's just fucking off. And then Nier's voice says to him, in a voice that only he can hear, that the Ava is a lot like him. And he's like, wait, Nier, sorry, I just heard Nier's voice, sorry about that. And then this dude is just on board, don't worry about it, Advent's here, and he walks in and he's like, ah yes, you are becoming, it's no surprise that you're becoming more sensitive these days. He's like, Advent, what the heck are you doing here? But he's like, I've come with a warning. Like, what? And he knows what's going on in Simon's head, and it's the true origin of Simon's power, his primordial urge to force his way through any obstacle placed in his path. The closer the Eternity Flat and its unbreachable walls gets, the closer it comes, the stronger Simon's power to, try and tunnel through them will become. And you must hurry, because she may already be near. And then this is scenario 48 of the Activate the Test and Be History's Greatest Monster, the Forbidden Area. And here's Shinji stomping on Gendo's house, on the headquarters, just having a fucking tantrum. Yeah, it's like, eject the plug, we can't, the plug lock's not responding, we can't eject him. It's like, whoa, what's up with that? That's weird. It's almost as if the creature doesn't want the boy to get out. And now he's just standing on the thing, stomping on it, making big dents. And he's blaming his dad for trying to kill Asuka with his own hands. He's being shit. And it was like, Shinji, calm down. You gotta, the plug, hold up. He's like, I don't care. My dad is, he's as bad as, you try to killed Asuka with my own hands, and his dad understands nothing. And maybe he'll understand if he loses someone important to him. And then Gendo has had enough of this and he's like, increase the pressure on the LCL. Increase the pressure on the LCL to the limit. And then, obviously, Shinji then cannot breathe and falls unconscious. It's like, yeah, well, we got the sleepy boy, fine. Uh-oh, there's something weird coming in. Hatton... Wait, what the heck? It's near? Huh? Buh? No one's important again, though? There's one person important again, though. Actually, there's two, but they're the same person, so it's fine. But, yeah, here's near, inside the Geofront, that's weird. And she says, that she addresses, those Earth humans who would step into forbidden territory. It's like, what the heck? This has got to be some sort of joke. And she says that we're unworthy of the mercy of the time prison. And she declares that the anti-spirals will once more commence the destruction of mankind. And it's like, wow, this sucks. But luckily, he's got a blue shot. Well, yeah, well, I guess third impact code advent gave us the thing. That's Chrono. Simon, look! Near! Yeah, so Advent gave us the entrance codes to the Geofront, because Chrono are pretty good. And Near tells Simon it's only natural that she's reverted to being Dark Messenger of the Apocalypse again, given that it was the anti-spirals that breathed life into her in the first place. And she says that despair is upon us once again, and the anti-spirals will obliterate mankind, whether or not Eternity Flat befalls us. And the very existence of our planet is impermissible, as is that the existence of those who would make it their own. And then the Machina show up, they're like, hey, that's us, fuckers. And these guys yell at they're like, we're not here for you, we're here to talk to the errand girl. And they tell her to go back and tell her bosses to get fucked. And she says that the so-called gods of Olympus differ not one iota from the Baal. And they're like, yeah, well, the anti-spirals are one to talk, after turning their bodies away from the truth. And then Near says that it's ironic that even a higher level life form would refuse to see its own limitations. So, throwing some nerds at us. And it's like, geez, who's going to rule the universe? I mean, I guess it's going to be us. Yeah, and it's like, hey, don't forget about us, jokers. But yeah, just Realma going, fucking let him kill his dad. Who gives a shit? His dad sucks. He's really good to me. So, we butt in, and we're like, hey, gods, monsters, kings, queens, you're all arguing, and fuck off. The only person who gets to decide what happens to humanity is humanity. And, Near says, that our ignorance, our recklessness gives mankind a strength that is the cutting edge of evolution. And then Shinka. And then Roger is like, ooh, ha, yes, 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 evolution, apotheosis, the way she says it, yes. And then she disappears and says there will be no more miracles. Yeah. Simon, we gotta deal with what's in front of us. Simon, he's like, alright, I get it. Gendo has Unit 1 recovered. You're like, alright, get him in. And Shinji, hold in there, and Hibiki internally says, hold up, Shinji, rest up, rest your heart. We're gonna protect you for now. And then everybody, let's go. Beat up the nerds. Take out the Machina, and then the anti-spirals also. Yeah, little does she know about our miracle worker. And the SR point for this is defeat all enemies within 6 turns without having either side destroy a unit. And I mean, That means there's a little trick to it, but I mean, it's not that tricky. Dotsugeki Love Heart. Oh look, Aquarium Boy's ready. Oh yeah, they're ready to go too. Alright, sure. Fortunately, we gotta like use a big go again just to get onto the fucking anti-spirals. Ah no, we're alright. Never mind. I'll never give up the other light of humanity. I found the easiest way to stop enemies from fighting each other is just kill one of the enemies. I have to put them on the ground because they're wasting energy by flying around. But it doesn't matter because Canary is there. What was saying there? Yeah! We solved the issue, but the anti-spiral was like, yeah, this ain't over. You'll soon know true despair. Bye. I mean, Nier was literally given life by the dudes. Yeah, that's pretty much it, random counter. The anti-spiral went, fuck the dudes who say they're gods, fuck it, time stopping, fuck time prison, fuck the ball. We're stopping humanity before they get too dangerous. By the way, just by existing we're too dangerous. And then the gods are like, yeah, you don't know shit, you're fucking assholes, you turned away from the truth of evolution and advancement. And then she's like, yeah, well, you're like the space monsters. Fuck you. Count Baru, my friends. Count Baru. So, here's Shinji, he's hanging out, he's passed out, and here's Rei talking to him. And she's like, did you really try as hard as you could to understand your father? Did you not just give up on him? He's like, my dad's fucking shithead and I hate him. He just called me because he wants me in the Ava, he doesn't give a shit about me or anything. He's a big pile of shit and I hate him. But did you really try and understand your father? I don't want to understand him, he's full of shit. And then Advent says, hey, don't worry about it, dude. It's okay for you to turn away and run away from a hateful world where your evil father uses you to kill your friends. It's fine. Is the standard ending or the extended ending? You'll just have to wait and see. But yes, we will get an ending of a series, but no spoilers about what's going to happen. It's the extended ending, is what we get. So just hold on to your excitement deep down. And here's Shinji. He wakes up in the hangar, and Misato's not going to stop him from leaving if he wants. He's like, I'm out, it sucks, I hate it, I hate the Eva, it's awful. But then she's going to tell him about her story, why she joined NERV. But first, she did it to like get closer to her dead dad, because dad was dead as hell. And like, it was part of his mission, so she could join NERV and do that. Much like Shinji wanted to get close to his dad. And she knows her hopes are too heavy a burden for Shinji to bear, but she's got no choice but to go, can you at least give it a shot? Like, maybe try and save the world? And then she points out that Rei tried to get Shinji and his dad together as a family meeting during the big feast thing, so they could laugh together as a family and have a good time. And he was like, you know what? We could have had a big laugh, but I'm never going to laugh again, because I killed Asuka. She's fucking dead. And then Advent is like, aha! Do not declare the dead girl just yet, my boy. It's like, how the hell did you get in here? He's like, right now, it's not important. It's like, what the heck, this Chrono guy, how the fuck he get in here? Then he says, Shinji, what would Asuka think of you if she awoke and saw you right now? And yeah, Misato and Advent are united that Shinji's entitled to not get in the Eva if he wants, but he's not entitled to not do it if he's just doing it like out of just rebellion against, again, like at least have a good reason other than going, well, you asked me to, so I'm not gonna. But, I mean, I think he's got a pretty good reason, to be honest. But, you know. But basically, it's like, hey, surely you hanging out with Z3 has given you a little bit of that save the world spirit, right? And instead of just going, fuck you, Dad, you'll go, alright, I'll save the world, despite fuck you, Dad, alright? Alright, sure, huh? He's like, yeah, I guess. Fuck off, Shinji, no one likes you. Actually, everybody likes him. That's the problem. But oh, more nerds. This sucks. But that's... Oh! Used his AT field. He's Incredible Boy again. He's at it again. But the elevator's out. Yeah, he just manually did it and fucking climbed out. He's fine. And he says he's doing this not as Gendo's son. He's doing this because he's his own person, and because he's a member of Z3. Evangelion, I'm the Evangelion Unit 1 pilot. I'm Shinji. Shinji. You good, dude? Sort of? Here we go. Hell yeah, that boy, he got guts. He got. And then just to help out, Unit 2? Asuka's in there? And she's like, no, it's me, sorry. Just gonna use this for a little bit. Girl? Mari Illustrious Machinami. Just a random Ava pilot passing through. That girl, and Gendo just goes, it's fine. Didn't know that she was in Japan. Alright, poppers. I'm following you. Hey, it's you. It's like, howdy, just passing through, don't mind me. Alright. Is this alright? Yep. Just you see, Michael, humanity's not done yet. We're actually good and cool. Anti-spiral? Get fucked. And now we continue the Norikoing. But yeah, because Asuka's fucked, we get Mari instead now. That's the choice on this route. It's, do you want Mari or Asuka? That's it, really? Nothing much to it? Shinji's Ace ways? Alright then. If you say so. And the other route doesn't have like the worst shit of all time happening. So you get to keep Asuka, and Mari just goes, well, guess they don't need me, and just leaves. On the other route, which is the one we're gonna keep, it just fucking happens. Like, Asuka just gets dumped on. You have no choice in the matter. The secret on this route is you get to keep Asuka if you want. The secret on the other route is 3 units? Yeah, it's 3. And the steps to eventually get another one? Yeah. So, like, the other route is like, well, if you really want Asuka, you gotta give up a whole lot of shit. Who's the actual better pilot? They're about the same. Mari is better as a pilot in the back. Her support attacks do an extra 20% damage, and she gets an extra 5 will every time she does a support attack. And she has Accelerate. Whereas Asuka's all about the go, 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 murder all the time. Like, Asuka's better in the front and Mari's better in the back. So it depends on what you want, really, but I think they're much the same. Fill me up, Buttercup. It's not like in Z2 where the choice is Anu or Lorelei, and Lorelei like is the objectively worst choice. But if you never deploy the 00 thing, it does, like, Anu doesn't matter. In this, it's like, do you want to keep Asuka, or do you want loads of really cool shit? And also Mari. And one of the robots is the fucking Jago. You can't tell me fucking Jago, Asuka and Jago. I can't deny Amuro the Jago. It's ridiculous. Hey dude, guess you guys aren't fucking doing shit anymore. I mean, I don't know if we gain a nice person in Mari. Mari sort of exists, doesn't she? It's pretty much Mari's gimmick. Go the end of Spiral again? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight them again because they want to murder all humans. That's sort of no good. It's not mean to Shinji. Yeah, I mean, not being mean to Shinji. In even getting it's like, that is definitely a plus. Here we got loads of cool dudes who hang out though. We've got nobody who's mean to Shinji. Everybody's nice to him except his dad. But even then, his dad has the choice to not be horrible to him. We doomed? Nah. Let's see. If 2 Buster Missiles kills a god, we're good. 2 Buster Missiles do not kill a god. Fucking close as well, though. That's real piss. I think if he'd crit as well. Actually, I don't think he would have done 700 more damage. But that's fine. Both. Yeah, so any of the Gurren Lagann Jokers versus Anti-Spirals, they're like, hell yeah, we're gonna get near and help you out. Yeah, like, that's it. Fucking confused. No mercy. It's a good girl. He doesn't have Koji Hu in the hologram. He's like, see, Mike and A, humans aren't so weak after all. Piss off. Well, considering in the TV show, there's the bit where like all the power's out and they can't get in. So Shinji phones Gendo on the emergency phone line that he gave him, and he's like, what? He's like, why are you calling me? And he's like, like, we can't get in. The power's down. He's like, yes. And he's like, you gave me this number for emergencies, so I thought I'd get in. No. And then you hear him say to Putski in the background, block this number, never let him use this number again. And he just fucking hangs up. And he's just like, oh. Oh. It's like, but dude, you gave him this number for emergencies. Like, no. Fuck him. I hate that boy. Interacting with people is hard for Gendo, for the same reason it's hard for Shinji to do it. And there's only two people that Gendo will make the effort for. And neither of them are Shinji. This is it. Hey, Shinji because he forget. No, I think he hated Shinji because he loved his wife. Nope, nope. Shinji's mother, Gendo's wife, died in an activation experiment for Unit 01. She decided she was going to bring Shinji in to work that day, and then fucking died. Died after second impact then? Yeah. Like, second impact happened 15 years ago and she died when Shinji was like 4, 5? Yeah, well boys. It's got her soul. That's the secret. Like, that's how she died, was making that happen. Because she knew that Shinji was a good boy and would not allow Gendo's plan to happen, because she's fucking good, actually, is the secret. Raise 1 is a unique case, and it goes like it's gone berserk twice. And every time it flips its shit, there is a very specific trigger for it. The day his mother died after second impact, Thursday. Sword cut. Maybe some sort of god, but we'll see about that. Thank you, Roma. He's got the zeal. What she died from? When they were testing turning on Ava 01. She died during that. We did it! Here's Fudo. Like, the bird has finally flown the nest. Anti-spiral Myconade, no match for us, we're bopping them all. And then Simon obviously feeling a bit sad because one of them is the love of his life. It's fine, he'll save her. She was here then, maybe she wasn't fucking with the car, at least? You know, maybe. But we're gonna have a little chat and then hook up with the crew about what happened in the car. You alright, Shinji? Let's go. Fuck your dad, dude. You're a cool dude, Shinji. Hell yeah, let's go. Right. Leaving my husband and some wine? Yeah. And his car, we're having a good time. And he's like, whoo! Today's throwdown has delayed the arrival of the 10th angel. And I guess that means I won't be able to visit the boy for a little while. Oh well. Poor Kaoru. He just wants to see the boy. And so, Shinji and Masato go to see Gendo. And it's like, where's Rei? The girl's back at Z3 because this conversation doesn't concern her. Is that alright? So you're at Z3. He asks Shinji to explain everything he did, all the rules he broke, all the bullshit he just did in the last fight. And Shinji just says, I looked in my heart and I judged them necessary. And Gendo says that's my job to decide if things are necessary. And she's like, well, what am I supposed to do if you're wrong then? And Gendo says, what would you do if I revoked your clearance as an Ava pilot? Yeah. And Shinji says, I'd go to Z3. And so I'd find a way to fight without the Ava. So Gendo's like, well, I guess this is your declaration that you're a grown-up now and you can do whatever you want. Sure, alright. And he's like, yeah, I'm a grown-up and I'm not the sort to sacrifice other people's lives and happiness for the sake of my own wishes. And then Gendo's like, it's fine. All of this mess is being dismissed as people acting within their rights in accordance with their jobs and roles in the hierarchy, and the three Avas can continue to be with Z3 under your command, Misato. And then she's like, does that include Mari Illustrious Makanami? She's like, yep, that girl's one of the fully qualified children, proper noun. And then he says, Shinji, go. It's like, I will, father. But he just says a very final sounding goodbye. Gendo, please just punch. And she's just like, you fine with this? He says, yep. There's only a month left for this world, so this turn of events is still well within the schedule. And at the end of that month, it will be time for instrumentation and complementation. Shinka! And here we are. It's like, hey Shinji, we're all waiting for you because we wanted to hear how you were going to do because we're good friends. Yeah, he's like, wait, what do you guys do? It's like, because we're your friends, dude. You fucking bungus. You went and told your dad that he was a shithead, right? Hell yeah, you did. We're all your good friends. Shinji, you're a member of Z3.1. Hell yeah. Yeah. Fucking Basara. Hell yeah, dude, you got the song inside you. And Kei's like, your dad sucks. Your dad is a bad man. He's impossible. You're a man now, Shinji. You told your dad to get fucked. Yeah. But Ray's here. And she's glad to see. She's like, glad you're back. Yeah, and Shinji doesn't know what he can really do to help other than blowing up bad dudes, but he'll do what he can. And what about Mari? Just locked herself in her room. She's not ready to talk to the team yet. Yeah, another one who's got communication problems. But Kaji sent her a file, so she knows about her. And then there's Shinji's like, damn, my dad, he sucks, but I'm gonna work with Z3.1 and do what I can. Giradoga Gune, Giradoga Kes have left the team, and all money spent on them has been